I am Chelsi Giesige and I'm a junior here at Trine University. I am currently getting my undergrad in finance and my master's degree in business administration. I am from Paulding, Ohio, which is like an hour away from here, and I am on the women's basketball team here at Trine. In like the Paulding, Ohio area, we have a really large insurance carrier, which is called Central Insurance, and they have locations out of Van Wert, Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, Boston, Massachusetts, Atlanta, Georgia, Dallas, Texas, and Salt Lake City, Utah. And I was lucky enough to have someone that I know work there. And so she told me about the internship program. So all I did was just get onto the website and I applied. And what was really nice about the company Central is I just kind of applied for a broad internship. I just kind of said what I was interested in, and they gave me multiple different options. And then from there, I got to interview with people on the claims team, the underwriting team, the finance department, and a bunch of different departments. And they kind of placed me where they thought I was best fit. And so I'm currently a commercial lines underwriting intern. And I interned full-time all of last summer, and they decided to keep me on part-time throughout this school year. And basically what I do every day is I look at insurance applications. So different companies will send us their application, and it's really cool because we get all different kinds of businesses from all over the country. So today I was working on a golf cart dealership that was located in Wisconsin. And basically what I did is I almost essentially stalk the company. So I find out what kind of things they would need to be covered for. So I look at general liability, property coverage, automotive coverages, and then I decide how that specific company needs to be covered, and then what kind of premiums they would need to be paying us for it to be worth our company's while, because we don't want to just insure everyone. We want to insure the good companies, and we want to make sure we're getting the premium needed out of all of the companies we insure. I would say I learned a lot on the job, but it also kind of made me realize how all of my business classes here at Trine have kind of related to my internship. So there's a lot of words that were used in meetings that I'd have to sit in on, and I'd be hey, I've actually recognized that. So ever since my internship, I feel I've taken my academics here, I wouldn't say more seriously, but I've definitely grasped things more that I've actually applied to the workforce. And I would also say I learned a lot from just working in insurance in general, that relationships are super important. And so this semester especially, I've worked on building relationships with my classmates and my professors, because my relationships at work have really influenced me, and I really want my relationships here at school to influence me how my work relationships did. I would say how my internship has helped me out a lot is I was able to travel with it. So I would travel with marketing managers and my supervisor, which I found out I really enjoyed, and I kind of liked being able to go different places. And I'll actually get to travel to Dallas, Texas this summer for my internship for a week. And so I think that's really helped me broaden my horizons and realize that there's a lot more out there than just where I'm from and Trine University in general. And from what I've taken away from my current position at Central Insurance is that I really enjoy the underwriting side of things, because it's risk management and risk assessment, which is indefinitely what finance is, but in a different way. And I think it's kind of made me realize that I really do want to end up working in risk management, potentially for an insurance carrier someday. And my other biggest takeaway from my internship is you kind of just have to go for it, and you just have to dive into it and work your butt off, and it's really going to pay off. The insurance carrier I currently work for has already offered me a job for after I graduated, and I went in not knowing anything about insurance